Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Lickilicky. Now Lickilicky is an interesting Pokemon. I think it's really cool personally. It's got really high HP, relatively okay attack and special attack, so it's usable if you set it up. And then we've got relatively good defenses at base 95, which actually they're quite good defenses. So today I've got 4 sets for you, 2 generic and 2 dynamax, and we're just going to jump in with this first set that is an Assault Vest Power Up Punch. Now I believe Power Up Punch is a transfer move from Generation 7, so you would have to transfer Lickilicky with it already knowing Power Up Punch. At least I think that's the case. It might learn it through an egg move, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. On here I've put Oblivious, so you can't be infatuated or taunted. I mean, the taunt doesn't really matter too much, but that immune to intimidate is the thing that I was looking at mostly here because you're raising up your attack, you really do not want it to be lowered back down. Now, Power Up Punch increases up your not your HP, your attack by 1 stage every time you use it, and that can combine quite well with the Assault Vest because the Assault Vest means that you can only use attacking moves, so you're still allowing yourself to raise up your stats whilst having that boosted special defense. Other moves I've gone for are Power Whip, powerful grass type attack that hits a lot of different Pokemon, including rock types. And you've got Ice Punch, powerful ice type attack, again hitting a variety of different Pokemon. And finally Body Slam, which is a powerful normal type move, boosted by Stab, and also has the chance to paralyze different Pokemon. And as you are Assault Vested, you're not locked into a move, so you can have the +2, +3, +4, whatever you go for on the Power Up Punches, and then maybe even go for a sweep. Now, you could go for double edge here if you wanted to, but I think it's probably more important to set up whilst taking those hits, so you might want a Wish User in the back. I mean, yeah, you might want a Wish User in the back just in case for this scenario. You could also go for a Brave Nature on this. So EVs, I went max HP, max attack with what you typically do. I've either Adamant or Brave. Brave minuses down the speed if you want to run this in Trick Room. I think this could definitely work in a Trick Room set, but more so in doubles because you'd have to rely on the setting up whilst in the Trick Room, which might be a bit problematic in singles. The second set we have is a support set, so Lickilicky can learn Wish and also Protect. So Wish Protect can work really well together, allowing for you to heal like 50% of your health or another Pokemon's health. That Protect just ensures that because you've got to wait that extra turn, it means that you definitely do get it back unless you've got like max moves hitting you. But that will reduce down the max move damage anyway, so Protect's a good move to have. We have Toxic, which you can put onto setup sweepers or walls. So walls, it will dwindle them down so they can't stay in very long. And setup sweepers, either they won't be able to set up as much as they want to, or they will set up as much as they want to and then be on a limited timer. So Toxic can be really beneficial in that way. Then we've got Seismic Toss, which will do a guaranteed amount of damage, either 100 or 50, depending on what you're playing at. Most commonly people play at 50, so Seismic Toss will do 50 damage each time, which can be a good guaranteed amount of damage. Just obviously be cautious of ghost types. EV's got max HP and max special defense with a calm nature, so more special defense, less attack, and 4 EVs in defense. You could also go for, a bold or impish nature with max defense if you wanted to, and you could always, if you go for the defensive side, you could always go for the Rocky Helmet as well. That's an option for you to run. Obviously, these are slightly variable in the way that you can run them. Now, the first Dynamax set I have is a Choice Specs set. So Choice Specs increases up your special attack by 1.5 times and locks you into a move, but when you're Dynamax, you are not locked into that move. Now, Choice Specs is not the only item you could run on this. You could run a variety of different berries, you could run red cards, you could run Life Orb, lots of different options. But the idea here is to Dynamax and then use Belch as Max Ooze. Now, Belch can't be used normally unless you have a berry, or have eaten a berry, sorry. But using Belch when Dynamax as Max Ooze increases up your special attack by 1 stage, making it just look that little bit better. You've also got access to Blizzard, which can... Excuse me, I've got a really sore throat, so it's hard for me to talk as much. Blizzard, which sets up the Hailstorm, and obviously Blizzard will then hit 100% of the time. You've got Fire Blast to set up the Sunny Day if you need that for your team, so if you have a Chlorophyll user such as Leafeon in the back. And then Thunder, which is a powerful electric type attack, can set up the electric terrain to have things like Steel Roller or Rising Voltage be used by different Pokemon. So this can be really beneficial in setting up those options for other Pokemon in your team. Now, I've gone for own tempo here because basically you can go for own tempo or oblivious here. You do not want to go for Cloud9 because you're going to want to set up that weather and have that weather remaining. EVs have gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense, or you can read it off how it is on the screen. Finally, we have another Dynamax set. This is a choice band set, so same as before, it's not activated when you're Dynamax. And move-wise on here, we can go for Brick Break, which will turn to Max Knuckle, increasing up your attack stat. Earthquake is Max Quake, increasing up your special defense stat. Steel Roller, which will turn to Max Steel Spike, increasing up your defense stat. And then you've got Thunder Punch, which will set up that electric terrain, which means that you can use Steel Roller when you're back to normal to get rid of that terrain and obviously have a very powerful Steel type attack hit, which I think is just a really good combo in general on this. Obviously, you would be limited in the Steel Roller idea because you probably have to switch out after that point. So do be cautious here. If you want to run Life Orb instead, that is definitely an option, or even Leftovers or Red Card, whatever. But for that kind of combination, you might want to think about a different item. EV's got max HP, max attack with Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.